Hello, everyone. This is David from CSR Insights for conversations about good matters that improve people's lives. Our guest for today is Ruth Butad from I Am M.A.D, or I Am Making a Difference. She is the Chief of Volunteer Operations and Corporate Partnerships. This September, they will have an event called M.A.D Talks, sa Ngayon, Padayon. But for now, I'd like to say hi and welcome to Ruth.
Hi, David. Magandang hapon or magandang gabi din to all our viewers.
Nalaman namin that you've been in the BPO industry for so long. Kwento mo naman sa amin, ano ba yung ginagawa mo doon?
Siguro I'll start with how what's my journey in the BPO industry, because what's siguro interesting to share is that I started since when I was in college. So college pa lang, I already work in BPO. So although I'm a graduate of Bachelor of Elementary Education, I wasn't able to pursue that because I have been working in a corporate setup, and I kind of like what I'm doing. I started as an agent, but then less than a year, I got promoted in terms into quality and training, and then that's where my journey started. I've been handling different international brands right now. I'm more into, parang I stopped handling team muna, parang I kind of had a break. Nag-pause muna ako in handling teams, and I'm more of individual contributor, providing business recommendations and analytics insights for continuous improvement. That hence the title. Pero that's something also new to the BPO world. That's why hindi siya ganun pa common. But yeah, that's what I do, and definitely no job is very easy to do. It's a struggle and challenging, but kapag gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, then you'll enjoy, and then it's like just a very smooth flowing kind of activity.
Oo nga kasi nabanggit mo doon that you're a champion of business continuous improvement. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng business continuous improvement?
Ang main goal is to help them perform and meet their targets and KPI. So, medyo challenging siya. Like, there are times wherein a program may have penalties. Kailangan, instead of sila pa yung they would require billables to clients, sila pa yung magbabayad when they don't meet certain targets. So, my job is to help them meet their KPIs through performance, trend analytics. So, it's actually a combination of my background in terms of quality analytics and also performing project management.
So aside from you doing your job, dapat din ma-encourage mo yung ibang tao to do their jobs well, no? Para ma-meet nga yung targets at walang masayang na resources. Doon din sa profile mo, no, nakalagay that you are a member and advocate of GWWR or Global Women Who Rule. Paano ka naman naging part nun ng GWWR?
So it was all kapakanan ni Miss Apple as Manansala. I don't know if you know her, but I actually met her from a common friend. Then we had certain activities in the past, and we got engaged to also an online platform, TNC, and from there were like similar advocacies and passion na the members of that group kind of created this GWWR. It's an international organization too, wherein we encourage each and everyone to just pursue whatever passion and advocacies we have. And we came from different shapes and different background. Hindi siya like some of us are young professionals. They have been part of marketing, and some were like entrepreneurs and business owners and founders like Apple. It's herself. So medyo malawak, but it has been like I think standing for more than 2 years.
So ano yun, pag member ka ng GWWR, you're not required naman to do a certain project.
Well, technically balancing your lifestyle and pursuing your passion at the same time, and also helping your how do you call it, your co-advocates in terms of helping in many ways, because we help in different aspect. Hindi lang siya through form of, let's say, education or financial. So long as you're creating a positive change and you're imparting yourself to others, I think that's something that we can also include or tag as empowerment.
Speaking of, investing in these kinds of advocacies, ikaw bilang part ng I am mad or I am making a difference despite your busy schedule, ikaw pa ngayon ang Chief Volunteer Operations and Corporate Partnerships. Paano ka naman na-connect sa I am mad?
We definitely need to put structure and place and roles. Family, wala talagang label, but at certain point, someone has to step up and do their role. So, like my personality, I don't really wanted to do a lot of responsibilities. It just happened na you're put into situation na inassign ka dun. So parang, not really that I don't have a choice, but syempre pag binigay sa'yo, you acknowledge that you can do that and then you execute it. But hindi talaga siya mahirap. Like, siguro yung name, parang intimidating yung mga titles and all, yung roles and responsibilities, but it's really not difficult to manage and to execute. I just want to share a little bit siguro of my foundation. I want to impart or share a little bit of my background na although right now I can say na I'm successful, but still I'm not yet there. I've been, marami pang mga bagay na gusto nating ma-achieve sa buhay. Yung pinagmulan ko kasi is hindi madali. I came from a poor family, as in, siguro masasabi kong na parte ako ng laylayan ng lipunan. Parang gano'n nung bata ako. And at an early age, I realized that na hindi ko gustong magstay on that status in that situation forever, and I said to myself nung bata ko na ayoko na magiging similar na lang yung situation ko. And because I also see the struggles of other people and na-experience ko siya itself, I said na kailangan kong gumawa ng something to myself to improve myself and to improve our living. Hence, I started grade school, joining activities like mga small lang, mga social giving back to community, social gathering, kahit yung mga simple food, how do you call this, yung mga activities in the church na pwede akong makapag-join. And then I kinda hunger for it. Parang it became part of my routine, my system na lagi kong hinahanap na instead of siguro going to something else na ako lang yung mag-enjoy or it's just like fun and leisure. I want to do something that bata ko, I really understand impact at all. Gusto ko lang nakikita na alam mo yung feeling of fulfillment na nakakatulong ka sa ibang tao that even if wala ka. And for me, that's actually the parang it's sort of a sense of fulfillment kasi for a person to give something kahit wala ka, it means a lot na hindi mo lang siya ginagawa because you have resources or ginagawa because people or the culture dictates you, but you know that you're doing that because yun yung nasa puso mo. And then I continue joining organizations until I met M.A.D in 2015. My first M.A.D camp was in Florida Blanca, Pampanga. It's an ETA community. Very memorable yung first camp, and not just first camp, but all of the other camps. But this one, kasi like we're 30 in the 30 plus volunteers. A lot of new volunteers joined the organization. Pero that's my first camp, and then pinagluto ako nila Mako ng ampalaya. Malaking kawa, na using kahoy kasi walang kuryente, walang tubig, nasa bundok kami. And then parang it's a season for ampalaya dun sa community, and wala kami wala ring mga nearby na tindahan and all. And so parang and then the ETA came in dun sa community kasi akala nila namimigay kami ng pera at saka magpapakain kami sa kanila. But later on we explain kung ano yung advocacy or what M.A.D is all about. Pero anong gagawin mo dun sa mga IPs na who stayed there and who are expecting something? So it was a challenge and it was an experience sa parang feeling ko naging instant ate and instant nanay ako ng ilang volunteers, and almost siguro 100 to 200 people there, including the families in the community. And it was really a nice and challenging experience, hence memorable. And yeah, that's how I fell in love with M.A.D because the experience was definitely different and something na I wanted to experience the same thing, yung extreme emotion, and it's like just spontaneous na hindi ko ina-expect yung mga pangyayari, and wala naman ako doon like pumunta lang ako doon because I just wanted to do something, but I'm not also familiar with ano bang gagawin dito. That's just my
Mhm.
first camp. Hence, the advocacy, more than the advocacy, the experience itself, yun yung lagi kong dinadala sa akin, and that is always that's one of the reason why I always do volunteerism through I am making a difference, or I am mad.
So Ruth, tama ba, no, bilang isang nag-organize and nag-encourage ng mga volunteers to participate, you need to ensure na ma-experience nila yung tulad ng na-experience mo.
I wouldn't say entirely, partly, parang, because we already have layout. Lahat naman ng, di ba, ginagawa natin program, we lay it out. We have a structure of what the program will look like. But ito yung lagi naming sinasabi sa group na enjoy lang, go with the flow. We're not gonna dictate kung ano yung gagawin ng volunteers, and it's for each and every one of us to explore and encounter our own journey. Kasi that's the magic. If I will tell you what to do and fully tell you what to expect, hindi na siya surprise. There's nothing in it because you already expect, and you're already expecting for something that what if hindi yun yung mangyari. And with all, siguro I've been into more than 20 or 30 camps. I actually stopped counting anymore. All of the volunteers, it's the same feedback that I heard from them na there's mad at first sight, there's always magic with what we are doing. And going back to your point, no, yung ensuring how they will feel how I experience, or for them to experience the same thing, hindi ko siya ini-ensure, but at some point I kinda, because I know the outline, and I know what could be the possible challenges that they might encounter. Nandun lang kami on the side to see kung kailan kami papasok to help them. But we don't really intrude, or we don't really interrupt yung normal flow of them exploring the journey of what we are doing in the camp.
Sa ngayon, padayon, you'll have this Mad Talks in October. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng padayon muna?
Padayon, ano yan eh, kapakanan ni Mako. Padayon, but kidding aside, padayon is what? It's a Visayan, Cebuano, Cebuano Hiligaynon word of meaning to carry on or to move forward. So, sa ngayon, padayon, it's our theme. It's our Mad Talks theme. So Mad Talks, just to give a brief background, it's an ongoing program of I Am Mad, one of the main program in our camp, wherein we tell about different stories of volunteerism, encouraging our young, mostly our audience kasi is aside from the grade school that we cater during the 2-day camp, yung third day or second day sometimes, we invite young professionals, youth leaders. It could be ranging from high school to college, or young youth leaders in the community to learn about volunteerism. Not necessarily encouraging them to join MAD, but more of starting their own project in the community, or start creating their passion to make a small change, and to make a small change or make a difference.
Paano sila magre-register and ano yung mga pwede pa nilang matutunan?
It's gonna be in October 22. It will be held in RCBC Theater, Makati. Definitely, they will learn not just volunteer stories, but it's more of fun and entertaining kind of experience. We also integrate musical, other activities. So it's not just a formal forum where they will listen to people talk, but more of exciting experiences as well. And definitely, everyone can relate. So long as meron kang puso at meron kang storya na gusto mong ibahagi, definitely you can relate to our Mad Talks.
Sa mga taong gustong maging katulad mo, busy in their work or in their school, pero still finding time to give back to the community, ano bang pwede mong advice na ibigay sa amin?
I wouldn't say to follow my path. I would encourage people to find your own path. Hanapin mo kung ano yung passion mo by assessing yourself, understanding your status right now, finding yourself first, and finding what will make you happy. Kasi doon ako nag-start. For me to be able to know my passion, I have to understand ano yung gusto kong gawin for myself, for my future, and para sa mga taong mahal ko and para sa mga taong gusto kong tulungan. We have different ways of passion. And kung nandun ka sa stage now that you think that you found your passion already, continue and don't, kung minsan natatamlay, nagkakaroon ka ng stage wherein tumatamlay yung pag-ibig mo in terms of your passion, you just need to also self-reflect and hanapin mo yung bagay na ginagawa mo noon wherein you experience extreme emotion and feelings. I will always, bank in the feelings kasi yun yung nagpapamotivate sa akin as a person, and it might be relatable to others na we experience something that are very memorable, hence lagi natin yung binabalik at binabalikan amidst all the challenges and problems that we will encounter now or in the future. So babalik at babalik tayo kung saan natin nakita at natagpuan natin yung sarili natin at yung puso natin for certain thing that we wanted to do. And definitely everyone, you just need to find it. It's not an easy step, but it's a journey. Kung hindi mo siya hahanapin, hindi mo siya makikita, definitely. But better than doing nothing. Finding it than doing nothing. So, yeah, I think it's more than two tips, but I kind of just wanted to, emphasize about finding your passion and finding what's in your heart, what's truly in your heart.
Ruth of I Am Making a Difference, thank you very much and God bless you.
Thank you, David.